Hello ladies and gentlemen, Owosso here bringing you another Minecraft vehicle tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be going ahead and doing our first ever train, which let me tell you guys, it was so much fun to build this, and I actually do plan on building more of these because I actually had so much fun building it. But anyways, this right here is the Pere Marquette. Now the Pere Marquette is a 284 steam locomotive that was built by Lima Locomotive in the 1940s, around that era. That's pretty much when the train served. Now, basically, this train, you guys may see some similarities and stuff like that. May think that you've seen this train before. This basically is the model train that was used in the movie The Polar Express. I thought that would be very fitting for Christmas. This might be a little bit out, a little bit late. I do apologize for that. I was planning on recording this on Christmas Eve and all that stuff. But I just couldn't get around to it. I got home from my grandma's house and was super tired, as you guys can probably imagine. And this train just looks really awesome, guys. I'll be showing you guys how to build the locomotive, the coal car, which I forget the name of the actual technical term for it, but basically the car that carries the coal. I'll be showing you guys how to build one of the rail cars, or one of the passenger cars, and also the caboose. And of course, if you guys go on the internet, you guys can find different pictures and kind of configurations for the passenger cars. But in this tutorial, I'll only be showing you guys how to build two versions of it. And again, I may show a picture of it when we get to that. But there is different window configurations that you guys can use, and they're basically meant for different purposes. Like one will have like a restroom on it, or like a kitchen or something like that, with a little bit of passenger space taken out. So you know, there's different variants of it, of course. Now, without further ado, I bet most of you guys are wanting to actually see what the train looks like, get a full overview of it. So let's go ahead and take a look at the train. Now, the train's got some really good details, especially in the locomotive. As you can see here, we got our big wheels and stuff like that. And for the Polar Express version of this, the wheels were outlined in white. Of course, I couldn't really represent that in Minecraft. I was going to just make them solid black with nether brick, but I decided to go ahead and scrap that idea, and I just went ahead and put in some white wheels. I thought it highlights the build a lot and looks really good. Of course, you have this thing right here that turns the wheels. I don't know the exact name for it, but you have that. And of course, additional little parts of it. You can see a lot of little detailing on the side here for the locomotive. Up here in the front, you get the light. The skull right there representing the bell. I couldn't really figure out what else to do for it, so I went and put a skull there. The front kind of thing right here, like this, almost like this ramp thing, I believe used for clearing snow or something off the track. And again, you can see detail. It's pretty much symmetrical, so same detail over here on this side. And right here you have where the well, not really conductor, but the engineers would be. And you can kind of see I didn't really do an interior for it, but you guys can put an interior in yourselves. Pretty easy stuff. And then you can see here we have the coal car on the back, which is really cool. Just got some coal up on the top there. Nothing too fancy about that. And then coming along to the back here, you can see the connection here, and you have your first passenger car. So this is basically the standard passenger car. As you can see, pretty simple stuff. Not much going on there. It's, again, really easy. And then you have this car right here, which is basically the caboose. And you can see the difference is that we went ahead and took out this whole second doorway in right here. And we went ahead and added on a little balcony on the back. So, pretty cool stuff. And of course, you can see this is where the door would be. But I have it closed because I didn't want to put an iron door there because I thought it looked ridiculous. So you guys can kind of just like close them off for doorways and all that stuff, or have them opened up. As you can see, if we go ahead and delete that, you have the open doorway that leads in here. And you can see how I kind of did an interior here. I won't be showing this in the tutorial, but again, it's a pretty simple stuff. Nothing too crazy. So if you need to, you guys can always refrain back to this part of the little showcase and stuff like that if you guys want to do interior. But a lot of detail on these train cars. They look really, really good, and hopefully you guys do enjoy my first train. And I think it came out really good, and hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. But without further ado, let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by starting off with layer 1 of the locomotive. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and start off with our first layer, layer 1. Now for layer 1 of the locomotive here, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by placing down another brick stair. Now you guys will see here my track design. Basically for my track designs, this is pretty much the standard for Minecraft. Well, what a lot of people do is they do tracks that are basically they have a space of 1 in between the rails. I really dislike that idea, and with my vehicles being 2 to 1, I decided to go ahead and expand the tracks to basically a 3 space gap in between the rails. So that's what I went ahead and did. I think it looks a lot better for trains, especially at the scale of my vehicles. I felt it was just going to be ridiculous to do tracks with only 1 space, so that's why the tracks are like that. You guys can easily tell what I'm doing here for the tracks. It's really not that hard. If you guys need to, you can pause the video to kind of see here. But this is going to be the track layout, and your tracks will need to be this width and look exactly like this for you guys to actually have this train work. So with that out of the way, we can go ahead and get started. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to place down another brick stair here in the center, like this. Of course, basically one block above our anvils, which are the rails on the track. And on either side of that nether brick stair, we're going to place down another brick half slab like that. Now behind those nether brick stairs, or basically the nether brick stair and the nether brick half slab, we're going to place down a row of 3 here of black stained clay. And on either side of that row of 3, we're going to place down another brick stair. And again, you guys can switch up the materials, maybe use stone or whatever if you guys don't like the nether brick. But I thought the nether brick actually worked pretty decently with the build. I mean, it's not perfect, but it works pretty good, so that's why I went ahead and used. So you guys can always switch it up if you guys need to. Now after we go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and go to the back of these nether brick stairs on either side, place down another brick top slab, followed by a black stained clay full block with a button on the side of it. This right here is going to be your first wheel that runs on the track, located up in the front. Then after we go ahead and do that, we're going to place down another brick top slab just like that. We also want to go ahead and go to this these black stained clay blocks. We're going to place down a row of 3 here of nether brick top slabs in between it. Then between these nether brick top slabs, we're going to place down a row of row 3 of stone brick top slabs in between it. And then we just want to go ahead and place down another brick top slab on the outside here, followed by one that comes out like that to the side. And again, another row of 3 of stone brick top slabs in between it. Now after you guys have this nether brick stair here, nether brick top slab, we're going to go ahead and place down an upside down quartz stair that comes off of it like that, followed by an upside down quartz stair that comes off the back of that quartz stair just like that, and that's going to create the half here of those the main kind of wheels here that would be turned by the this thing here. I don't know much about trains, so if you guys know the parts of the train, be sure to let me know. But basically that little metal pole that kind of runs and spins the wheels. That's what this first wheel is going to be. And then on the outside of this quartz stair here, we're just going to place down a quartz top slab like that. Then we're going to go ahead and place down another quartz top slab back like that, followed by a second one, so you're going to have a total of 3 quartz top slabs on the outside here. Then we're going to go ahead and place down a upside down quartz stair facing that direction, followed by one coming off the back of it. So just like that, again, it's going to create that kind of half circle there. Then we're going to follow that up by placing down a stone brick top slab, followed by 1 and 2 quartz top slabs like that. Then next to this quartz top slab, we're going to place down a quartz upside down stair, followed by another one on the back of that quartz upside down stair, just like that, so you guys can kind of see what we're doing here. And then we just want to place down a stone brick top slab coming off that last quartz upside down stair. And then we just want to go ahead and follow up after this stone brick top slab here. We're going to place down a quartz top slab, followed by another stone brick top slab. And then we're just going to place down a quartz upside down stair coming off that stone brick top slab, followed by another upside down quartz stair like so. Now the space in the center here, we're going to go ahead and place down, so we already have these first 2 rows of stone brick top slabs here, those first 2 rows of 3. We're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 rows of 3, or 3 rows of 10, however you want to say it. But basically it's going to go ahead and go all the way back to this wheel right here, located at this first stair here. So you guys can kind of see where that is. We have our 2 upside down stairs. The first stair right here is where that's going to stop. So just like that. Now after you guys go ahead and do that, we're going to place down a row of 3 here of nether brick top slabs in between these 2 quartz stairs. Basically your 2 last quartz upside down stairs on the last wheel here. And then we just want to go ahead and place down a second row of 3, a third row, and then a 4th row. Now coming off this 4th row of nether brick, we're going to place down an upside down nether brick stair on either side, followed by a black hardened stained clay block on either side of it, followed by a stone button coming off the sides, just like that. And those are going to be like the back wheels that run right here. So that's what we have going on there. And that guys right there is pretty much it for layer 1. Make sure you guys, I'll show you guys a little bit of an aerial view. Make sure you guys have this layer right. It's very important that you guys do. If you guys do not, it's going to mess up the entire build. So again, I'm going to stress that you guys make sure that you guys have this right. Take your time and make sure it's perfect. But once we have that done, guys, it's going to be smooth sailing. We'll be able to run through the rest of the locomotive with no problem. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to our next layer, layer 2. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 2. Now for layer 2, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and going to this black stained clay block right here. That's our first wheel. Now on top of that wheel, we just want to go ahead and place down an upside down nether brick stair on top of it, just like that. So an upside down stair on top of it like so. Then we're going to go ahead and behind that stair, place down a row of 3 of black stained clay, and of course you're going to place down another nether brick stair over here on the other side that's upside down. Now coming off the nether brick upside down stair, we're going to place down a dark oak, or sorry, not dark oak wood, my bad, I'm thinking my tanks here. Another brick half slab, followed by one that comes off next to it toward the center. In the center space right here, you should have a gap of 1. That's what you guys want, so you're going to go and leave it like that. Now, going ahead and continuing on. Now, once you guys go ahead and get to this point here, we're going to go ahead and go to this nether brick stair. Place down 1 and 2 black stained clay blocks back like that, followed by one that comes out on top of that nether brick top slab like that. And then coming off of this black stained clay block, we're going to place down a wither skeleton skull, coming off of it toward the front of the vehicle, followed by a button on the side, like that for a little bit of extra added detail. Now, moving on to the wheels here. Now, every section here where we have these quartz upside down stairs, we're going to go and place down 2 on top of it back to back. This right here is going to go ahead and complete the wheel design. As you guys can see, our design there, pretty simple stuff. You're just going to go and place down your quartz stairs on top of it, just like that. So now that we have that done, to go ahead and continue on, we're going to go to this black stained clay block here, place down a quartz half slab like this, followed by a stone brick half slab, followed by another quartz half slab like that. And then for a little bit of detailing here, on this metal rod here, we're going to place down a lever like that. Make sure it's flicked so it connects to that quartz half slab, followed by a stone button on top of these stone brick top slabs, just like that. And this is a stone brick half slab, so you can't place down a button on top of it, but you just want to place it down on top of those top slabs. Also behind this row of quartz stairs in here, we're going to go and take our black stained clay, place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 back. We're going to stop on top of this nether brick top slab right here. We're just going to go ahead and run that along the sides here just to cover that all up, because it's necessary that we do so. So just go ahead and cover that all up and you guys will be pretty much good to go. Then basically here for our next section, what we want to do is you want to go and place down a nether brick upside down stair right next to this quartz stair right here, followed by 1 and 2 nether brick top slabs, and then on top of this black stained clay block, we're going to go ahead and place down a nether brick upside down stair like that. Now in between this nether brick upside down stair, so on both sides here, we're going to place down a row of 3 across there in the center, just like that. Then after that row of 3, like this, we're going to go and place down a row of 5 of black stained clay all the way across. For the next section here, we're going to place down 3 nether brick stairs, or sorry, not nether brick, my bad, black stained clay blocks there in the center, followed by an upside down nether brick stair like that on your side. Now for this next section here, what we're going to do is we're going to go and grab ourselves a piston here actually. And for this, what we're going to do is we're going to go and take our piston and place it down coming off of this nether brick upside down stair like that. Now in between this pistons here on either side, we're going to place down a row of 3 here of black stained clay. And we're just going to place down a button on either side next to the pistons, and we're going to flick it so it faces down like that. So our pistons are extended like that. So you want something like that. And then we just want to go and place down an upside down nether brick stair that comes off of this this black stained clay block like that. And we're also going to go ahead and place down a stone brick top slab like that. And that right there is basically the clamp that would be able to hook onto additional trailers and all that stuff, or cars that it's towing along when traveling. But that, guys, right there is it for layer 2, and with that we can move on to layer 3. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 3. Now for layer 3, what we want to do here is we're going to go ahead and go to the front up here to this section, and on top of this nether brick upside down stair, on top of this black stained clay block, we're going to place down a nether brick stair just like that, followed by a second one directly behind it. Now after you guys go ahead and do that, we're going to place down a nether brick stair that faces this direction, followed by one in the center here, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to create 2 corner stairs on either side, and the regular stair there in the center, of course. We also want to go and take our beautiful end rods here and just go ahead and place down a total of 3 of these across the front in between those first 2 nether brick stairs, just like that, for a front kind of metal rod. And of course it's going to look a little bit derpy because our the bases of the end rods look like that, but it does look good for it, and I think it really works for that so it's pretty nice. And also it gives off a little bit of effect, maybe some kind of steam or something like that. Who knows? You gotta use your imagination a little bit on this. Now after we go ahead and do that, we're going to go and go to this corner stair right here, and we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 black stained clay blocks like that. On your last black stained clay block, we're actually going to go ahead, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 4. My bad, that should have been a black stained clay block. I don't know why these are not. So, we're going to go and go 4 black stained clay blocks from that corner stair like that. Now coming off of this black stained clay block, we're going to place down a upside down nether brick stair, just like that, so it should be in the gap, basically above the gap in between these 2 wheels like this. And we just want to go and take our end rods, place down a row of 3 all the way across, connecting between this upside down stair and this in the back of that regular stair. So just like that on the side. Now for your next layer here, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 black stained clay blocks, followed by another upside down nether brick stair like this. And then we're just going to go ahead and place down a end rod like this, followed by a quartz half slab, quartz half slab, followed by 2 more end rods, just like that connect up to that other upside down stair, like so. Now after you guys go ahead and do that, we're going to go ahead and take our black stained clay, and we're just going to run toward the back here. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it's going to end right on top of this black stained clay block here that has the lever on it, just like that. And of course, on the back here, we can go ahead and fill these rows in, just like that, as you guys can kind of see there for the back section, like so. Then we want to go ahead and go to this upside down nether brick stair right here. We placed in the previous layer, place down a nether brick full block. Also up here, we're going to place down a stone button next to that nether brick upside down stair, followed by one that's below it like that. Just a little bit of detailing we have going on there. And also, actually no, sorry, that's pretty much good. We got that detailing done, so we're good there. Now for this next section here, we're going to go and place down 2 iron bars, like that. Followed by 1, 2, 3, and 4 black stained clay full blocks. And then coming out to the sides here on these nether brick full blocks, we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4 upside down nether brick stairs, just like that. So if we go ahead and look at this from above, it's going to look something kind of like that. You guys can see the shape of it starting to come together. Here's a little bit of a view there from the side. Again, take your time, guys, no rush, and make sure you guys have it all right and ready to go. But that, guys, right there is it for layer 3. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 4. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and move on to our next layer, we have layer 4. Now, for layer 4, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going to this front section up here, and we want to go ahead and just simply place down a black stained clay block on top of this nether brick stair like this, where the 2 corner stairs are connected to, so just place down a black stained clay block like that. And then coming off of it, we're going to place down a nether brick top slab, just like that. Now on the sides here, what we're going to do is we're going to go and place down an upside down stair of nether brick, just like that on either side. So nether brick stair that kind of comes off to the side like so. Followed by a nether brick half slab on top of this second nether brick stair, so just like that. And then we just want to place down another nether brick half slab coming off that one, like that on the side. Then we're going to go ahead and place down 1 and 2 black stained clay blocks coming off of that upside down nether brick stair, followed by one that comes off to the side, just like that, with a stone button, and then a stone button around on that side, so it kind of goes around on your side. Now after you guys go ahead and do that, we're going to place down a, oh sorry, we're not going to actually place down that button right there, my bad. A little bit later, we're going to delete those 2 buttons, actually, my bad. So we have our black stained clay block here. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall, followed by a black stained clay block, and then this black stained clay block here is going to have the buttons around down on your side. I do apologize, sorry, I just got a little ahead of myself there. Now after you guys go and do that, we're going to take our black stained clay, just go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 back. So we should be in line with this nether brick upside down stair, and place down one that kind of comes out like that. And then taking our stone buttons, we're just going to go and place down 1 and 2, just like that, for a little bit of side detailing, and we can go ahead and continue on. After you guys have that all done, we're going to place down another 1, 2, 3, and 4 black stained clay blocks, followed by one that comes out to the side like that. And then in between these 2 black stained clay blocks, we're just going to place down 3 cobblestone walls like that. Then back here for this section, we're just going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, and 3 black stained clay blocks back, followed by 2 iron bars, just like that. So it's going to go ahead and expand upon the 2 we already placed down. And then we just want to go ahead and go out 1 and 2, just like that. And then on the sides here, we're just going to go ahead and place down a row of 4 here, along the upside down nether brick stairs. And then we just want to go ahead and bring it in toward the back here by placing down 1 block that kind of comes in like that on your side. And of course you would have an opening on the back here for the engineers of the train to actually be able to go ahead and get the coal out to feed the furnace. And lastly, we just want to go and take some stone buttons here, place down 2 stone buttons, just like that, and that's going to be basically the little side detailing and everything like that. But that, guys, right there is it for layer 4, and with that we can move on to layer 5. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to our next layer, we have layer 5. Now for layer 5, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and placing down a black stained clay block here on top of this nether brick top slab like that. Then on the basically coming off that nether brick, or that black stained clay block, we're going to place down a button, followed by item frame, and then we're just going to place down a glass block like that in the item frame like so. So we're going to create the front basically spotlight that the vehicle would have. Then going ahead and going diagonal from either side, we're going to place down a black stained clay block, followed by a stone button like that on the front, like so. So that's going to start to create the front portion there. Then taking our black stained clay, we're just going to go ahead and run this all the way along the side here. So I'm not going to count this out because we're just going to run it all the way back until we get to this point right here. So it's going to kind of connect up at this portion to look something like that. Then we want to take light gray stained glass, place down a pane that comes out to the side like that, followed by a black stained clay block there in the corner. Then we want to place down 1 and 2 light gray stained glass panes. And then we just want to place down 2 black stained clay full blocks, just like that. Now, the last part of this layer, pretty simple layer, guys. What we want to do is we just want to go ahead and take some of these nice iron trapdoors, and we're just going to go ahead and place these along the side here, like this. And this is going to be like a little bit of a walkway that the engineers can use to get to the front of the train. But it's going to walk. We're going to have it run along the side here, all the way up to this black stained clay full block right there, and which is going to stop. But you guys can kind of see what it does there. So very nice stuff. And that, guys, right there is it for layer 5. And with that, we can move on to layer 6. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 6. Now for layer 6, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by placing down a black stained clay block. That's going to be basically right behind this one that has a light on it. So just like that, you guys can kind of see where that is. We're going to place down a black stained clay block. Then coming off of it, we're just going to place down a skeleton skull or something that could resemble a bell. I felt a skeleton skull kind of worked best for this situation, so I went ahead and used that over everything else. But again, you guys can kind of mess with that, figure out something that works if you guys would like. Now, on the other side of this this black stained clay block here, we're going to place down another brick stair like this. And then we just want to go ahead and go back from the stair. So we have our first stair right here. We're going to place down a second one. So then we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stairs back. So you guys can kind of see where that ends. 8 stairs in total that run along the side here. As you guys can see, pretty simple stuff. And then we're just going to take our black stained clay and fill in the space in between the stairs like that. Then we're going to go ahead and place down a 3x3 kind of square here of black stained clay. So just like that, 3x3. And then taking our nether brick stairs here, we're going to go ahead and go to the sides here. Go back 1, 2, 3, 4 stairs back, just like that. And again, fill in the space in between it. After your 4th stairs over here, we're going to place down a row of 3 here of black stained clay. And then we just want to go ahead and place down one block that goes back on your side like that. So you're going to leave a space here in the middle. And again, this might change a little bit if you guys decide to do a little bit of interior for it, but that's what it's going to look like for right now. Then to the side here, we're going to place down a light gray stained glass pane. And then we just want to place down a black stained clay full block. Now, coming back from this black stained clay full block, on top of these light gray stained glass panes, we're going to place down 2 light gray stained glass panes, followed by a black stained clay block, followed by a second one on top, so you're just going to continue that row up like that. Then in between these, basically these pillars here of 2 black stained clay blocks, we're going to place down a row of 3 here of nether brick top slabs, and then we just want to go and place down a row of 7 nether brick top slabs all on the back, just like that. So it's going to look something kind of like that. And that, guys, right there is pretty much it for your 7th layer. And with that, we can go ahead and... Actually, sorry, I believe that was actually layer 6. With that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 7. Alrighty, guys, for this last part here, we're actually going to go and do it all on camera. And this is actually going to be the last few parts, or basically layers of this, the locomotive, which will be layers 7 and 8. Pretty simple stuff, guys. So we're just going to do that all in one go. So we already have pretty much our bases of our locomotive set up. As you guys can see, it's looking pretty nice, looking pretty good. And what we can do to start off with is placing down another brick half slab up in the front like that. After you guys do that, we're going to go ahead and skip a space of 1, place down a black stained clay block with a stone button on top, just like that. Then we want to go and fly all the way back here. We have our 3x3 kind of black stained clay square here. We're going to go ahead and place down a iron trapdoor in each of the corners there. And then coming out to the front, right after that row of 3, in between these nether brick stairs, we're just going to place down a black stained clay block up like so. No button on top of that one though. Then from our iron trapdoors here, we're just going to go ahead and go back 1, 2, and our 3rd block here. We're going to place down a black stained clay block with a button on top of it, like that. And then we want to place down another brick half slab back, followed by a row of 3 here of another brick half slabs, like that. Now on the sides here, we're going to go and do these first with the glass panes and all that stuff. We're going to go ahead and place down a row of 5 here of another brick half slabs back like that. Same thing over here, a row of 5 back like that along the sides. Then taking our black stained clay, we just want to go ahead and place down a row of 5 here, and we're just going to go and place down a couple rows here. So 5 rows of 5, basically making a 5 by 5 square here. We're just going to fill the space all in just like that, so you guys can kind of see what we did there, just something like that. Then on the back here, we're going to place down a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 nether brick top slabs, and then we just want to go and place down another 5 on top, like so. Then we're going to go and place down 2 rows of 3 of nether brick half slabs, followed by 1 and 2 nether brick half slabs that come off the center, and basically we just want to place down 2 iron trapdoors right there, so you can see it kind of looks like something like that from above. And that guy's right there is pretty much going to do it for the locomotive. As you can see, pretty simple stuff. Again, I won't be doing any interior for this build just because it'll be a little bit too much. I'll leave that up to you guys. You guys can find pictures on the internet and stuff like that probably of what it looks like. So I'll leave that to you guys. But anyways, that right there is the locomotive. We have that in place, and we are good to go ahead now and move on to the coal car, and then we'll move on to our passenger car and all that stuff. But with that, let's move on to the coal car. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to the coal cars. Now, the coal car itself is a pretty simple design, but one of the most important things is that we make sure that we have our spacing correct. Now, you can see here kind of how this goes here, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of show you guys where our spacing is going to be. So we have our locomotive built, that's all set up, ready to go. Now we need to connect the coal car. So for this, what we are going to do is we're going to go ahead and go from this wheel right here. It'll be the easiest for us to do it this way. So after this wheel, we're going to go ahead and place down, or we're just going to go and use some black stained clay here as placeholders. So you guys don't have to place these blocks, but we're just going to count them out here. So we're going to go ahead and go to this first anvil here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on your 8th anvil here, that's where you're going to place down the black stained clay block. So in total, there's a row of 7 here of anvils in between the wheel right here and the first wheel here of the coal car. So make sure you guys have that right. Again, 7, basically our space is 7 here in between these last wheels right here and this first wheel right here for the coal car. And we can go and delete those placeholder blocks out to position there for a visible kind of thing or whatever. Just a visit. I don't know what to say here. I don't know what I'm trying to say there, but you guys saw. That's what you guys want. So again, counting our anvils here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then on our 8th one here, we're going to place down a black stained clay block on top of it, followed by a stone button coming off the side. And we're just going to do that on either side here, and place down a basically a stone brick top slab in between those wheels, just like that on either side. Then coming off of that wheel along the side here, we're going to place down 2 nether brick upside down stairs, followed by a black stained clay block with a stone button on either side. And then again, same thing we did with the other one, 3 stone brick top slabs in between it. So it's going to create something like that. Then you want to go ahead and leave a space of 2 here between your anvils. You're going to place down another black stained clay block and do the same exact thing you just did up there. So again, black stained clay block on either side with a stone button, row of 3 of stone brick top slabs. Coming off that black stained clay block, 2 nether brick upside down stairs, followed by a black stained clay block, and again a stone button on the outside, and then a row of 3 here of stone brick top slabs in between it, like that. And it's going to create the very basis of your car there with the wheels and all that stuff. And once you guys have that done, you guys are pretty much done and ready to go ahead and move on to layer 2 of the coal car. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 2 of our coal car. Now we have our coal car set up here, ready to go. We have our bases already built, and we can go ahead and continue on. Now, to go ahead and get started here, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start off by going ahead and let me just double check here, make sure it's not a stair. It is a stair, so that's good to know. But basically what we want to do is we want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 of black stained clay on top of our first axle here, the one closest to the locomotive. So you're just going to place down a row of 3 on top of that, top of those 3 stone brick top slabs. Then we're going to place down an upside down nether brick stair over here to the right side, followed by another brick top slab that comes off of it just like that. Now once you guys have that all set up, we can go ahead and build this front portion here. So for this, we're going to place down another brick top slab that kind of comes off the one here to the side toward the locomotive, like so. Then we can go ahead and take a piston, place it down on the back of that that nether brick upside down stair, and then in between our pistons here, our 3 pistons, we're going to place down 3 black stained clay full blocks with a lever like this, and we're going to flick it down like that so that we create these little extend pistons just like that. And again, we're going to place down another brick upside down stair there in the center. Now when you guys want to connect this up here, for the connection bit, we're going to place down 2 stone brick, or basically a stone brick full block really. And we just want to go ahead and put down some dark oak wood fence gates on either side of it that are opened up. So just like this, it adds a little bit of detail there, and that's basically the knuckle there that will connect the two cars together, so the coal car to the locomotive, so you guys can kind of see what that looks like right there. Now going ahead and continuing on. So after this row of 3 here of black stained clay, we're just going to go ahead and place down another 2 rows of 3, so just like that over that space. And then we just want to go ahead and go to the outside here, place down 1, 2, and 3. Nether brick top slabs back like that. Then we're going to go ahead and place down basically 2 rows of 7 here of nether brick top slabs all the way across, just like that. 2 rows of 7, just like so. And then we want to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 nether brick top slabs back there along the side, and kind of do the same exact thing you guys did there in the front. So we're going to go ahead and place down a total of 4 rows of 3 here, black stained clay in the center there. Another nether brick upside down stair, which is going to be located on top of this black stained clay block, so just an upside down nether brick stair like that. Followed by a piston, like so, come out the back of it. And again, a lever, extend that piston out. And then another upside down nether brick stair, like so. So you're going to create your basis of your car, which is going to end up looking something like that. And once you guys have that done, you guys are done with layer 2 of the coal car. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 3. Alright guys, so for the rest of the coal car, I decided to go ahead and just do it all on camera. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just going to be doing a lot of repetitive stuff over and over again. So I decided to go ahead and do it all on camera. So basically, we have our bases set up. We're all good. We have layer 2 completed. We can go ahead and finish off the rest of the layers for this coal car. Again, it's pretty simple. So to go ahead and start off with, we're going to go to the nether brick top slabs here on either side. We're just going to place down a row of 7 of black stained clay blocks all the way across. Now coming off, basically your center 3 blocks here, you're going to go ahead and place down another 3 that kind of come off like that toward the locomotive, like so. Followed by a stone lever here to the corners there, just like that. Now after you guys do that, we're going to take our nether brick, run it all the way along the side here, just like that. And then on the very last block over here, we're going to place down a lever like that. And same thing over here. Take your black stained clay, run it all the way on top of those nether brick top slabs like that, followed by a lever like so. And then along the back here, we're just going to place down another row of black stained clay, so basically a row of 7, just like that. And we also want to go ahead and take our black stained clay so we cover up all these gaps. So you guys can see these gaps that we're kind of leaving here with filling out the outsides here. And we want to make sure that those gaps are covered, so we're just going to go ahead and take our black stained clay. And you can see all these gaps here. We're just going to go ahead and fill those in like this so that they can't be seen from the bottom of this car. So just like that. And once you guys have that done, we want to go and take our stone buttons here and just place down 1 on top of basically on top of their piston. So just like that. So you guys are pretty much good to go with that. Now moving on to our next kind of portion here, basically our next layer. We want to go and take our black stained clay, go and place down another row of 7 all the way across here, followed by a cobblestone wall on top of the lever on either side. And then we're going to go ahead and place down another brick stair like this, 1 like that, and then 1 like that. So we create 2 corner stairs and then 1 regular one there in the center, just like that. Then on the sides here, we're going to place down another black stained clay block back like that, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 gold blocks like that. And that's going to be basically the Polar Express writing in gold along the side there. So if you guys are wondering what that is, that's what we just went ahead and put in. And just to go ahead and detail it up a little bit, we're going to place down some stone buttons. You guys can kind of see where I'm placing them. Something kind of like that, I guess, is what you want to have. I mean, can't really make letters too well unless you did some kind of banners or whatever. But I just went ahead and did that because I'm kind of lazy, I guess. And you wouldn't have enough space with writing Polar Express on the side of it with banners. So I just went ahead and did that. Then you want to take a black stained clay, place down 2 more. And then on top of this lever here, we're going to place down an end rod, just like that. So if we go ahead and crouch, we can place down an end rod on top of that lever. And this is going to be part of a handle that's on the back here. And then we just want to place down a row of black stained clay all the way across, and a row of 7. And we're just going to go ahead and repeat the same process over here to the left side. So again, it's design's pretty much actually symmetrical. So whatever you do on one side, you're going to do to the other. Pretty nice, makes it a lot easier on us. And another end rod right there, and we already have the front done. So continuing on, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start off by placing down another row of 7 here of black stained clay in the front, followed by another cobblestone wall coming off of it on either side like that. Then we just want to take our black stained clay, run it all the way along the side, just like this, all the way up to the corner here, like so. And then we want to place down a lever and make sure that's flicked down so it connects up to the end rod to form that handle. Along the back here, we're going to place down another row of 7 all the way across. And then we just want to go and place down a stone button here, like this. So just like that, something kind of like that for a little bit of back detailing for the coal car. And now for this side, we're going to do the same thing. So just black stained clay all the way up to connect up. Now one thing that's going to be a little bit different here is we want to go ahead and go to this black stained clay blocks on the back of the coal car. So not the part closest to the locomotive, but actually this part back here, which is we're just going to go and place down 2 rows of 5 of polished andesite like so for the back of the coal car. Because it does have like this little section back here that doesn't actually carry any coal. Not sure what it's for, but we're going to go ahead and show it by placing down just some polished andesite just like that. Now after you guys have that done, you guys are good to go ahead and continue on. Now starting off again up here in the front, we're going to place down another row of 7. So many rows of 7 of black stained clay here, guys, but that's going to be the last row, so that's awesome. And we just want to place down a lever here on either side there to flick down to connect up to the black stained clay blocks. One thing I forgot here is we actually want to go ahead and place down an upside down nether brick stair in that space, just like that. And we just want to go ahead and place down 2 stone buttons on either side of that stair, and then also 2 up there like that, to create something kind of like that for a design. Now on the sides here, we're going to go ahead and place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, basically black stained clay blocks back. Same thing over here, 8 blocks back, like so. Then we're going to go ahead and place down another brick stair here on either side, followed by another brick half slab in the corners like that. And then taking our end rods, we're just going to go ahead and connect our stairs to our half slabs here. And then we're going to go ahead and connect our half slabs up by placing some end rods across like this. So just like that across the back, like so. And then also, but basically behind these stairs here, these nether brick stairs, we're going to go and place down a row of 7 of black stained clay all the way across like that. And we can also go ahead and take our coal, and at this point we can fill the space in. Now it's kind of up to you guys where to put your coal level at. I mean, this is going to be it. Basically, you can fill the capacity right here with placing your coal at this level. But again, it's kind of up to you guys on how much coal you want to put in this. I chose to put basically a full load in, so it's kind of up to you guys. We're going to go ahead and place that down just to start off with. Now going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down a row of 5 here of black stained clay, followed by a nether brick half slab on either side, and then take our nether brick half slabs, we're just going to go all the way to the front and wrap it around just like this around the top of the coal car, like so. And then we just want to take our coal here, and we can just go ahead and kind of randomize the blocks up on the top here. So I mean, you can just go ahead and randomize it. It's a little bit different than my other design I did over there, but I mean, you can just kind of randomize it up like that to kind of show different levels of the coal and stuff, show it kind of piled up in there. But you guys get the picture. It's basically a coal car. You have your coal stacked up and ready to go, and all that fun stuff. But that guys right there is pretty much it for the coal car. I mean, it's pretty simple as I mentioned. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to the passenger car, our regular design for it, and then we'll go ahead and move on to the caboose a little bit later on. But with that, let's go ahead and move on to our passenger car. Alright guys, so we have the hardest part of the tutorial done. The locomotive is finished and the coal car is finished. Now what's left for us to do is to go ahead and put the passenger cars on, which guys are honestly fairly simple. So to go ahead and get started here, we're going to do pretty much exactly what we did with the coal car. Of course, you're going to be connecting this up to the coal car. Also, actually, I kind of just realized, make sure you have a lever here on either side. I think I forgot over on this side, so make sure you guys place that down in case you guys forgot. Just a little thing I forgot. Sometimes you forget stuff. I know, but sometimes I'm forgetful. So anyways, obviously you're going to be connecting this car up to the coal car, but of course this is going to work in kind of different situations and all that stuff. I'll show you guys measurements for connecting the cars to each other, but for right now we're going to be connecting up a car, obviously right to the to this coal car. Now to get started here, we're going to go ahead and do exactly what we did before, and we're going to count out the amount of spaces in which we're going to go ahead and have before we connect to our first wheel. So we want to go ahead and place down 1, so you can see the first anvil after this wheel on the back of the coal car. We have 1 anvil, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And on your 9th anvil here, you're going to go ahead and place down a black stained clay block on top, just like that. So basically, it's pretty much the same up here, except it's 1 longer. So pretty much very close. So we have that set up. So we're going to place down the, this black stained clay block here on the rails on your side once you have your spaces planned out. Again, 8 anvils in between. And then in between them, we're going to go ahead and place down a row of 3 here of stone brick top slabs. Also, coming out toward the front of the car, We're going to go ahead and place down 2 stone brick top slabs out like that. We're going to delete the first one. So we have one that's kind of divided by a little bit of space, so it's going to kind of just sit there floating for a sec here. And then on the black stained clay blocks, we're just going to place down a stone button. Now after we do that, we're going to take our nether brick stairs, place down basically 2 upside down nether brick upside down stairs, followed by a black stained clay full block with a stone button coming off of it, and again a row of 3 here of stone brick top slabs in between it like that. And then in between our rows of 3 here, we're going to place down 2 stone brick top slabs like that to connect it up. So you should have something that kind of looks like that to begin with. So that's going to basically be your first set of wheels like that. Now once you guys have that done, we're going to go and skip a space of stone bricks. There's basically skip a space in general right here. And then we're just going to place down a row of 3 here of stone brick top slabs. So just like that. Now once you guys have that done, we're going to go ahead and place down a second row of 3, followed by a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. So you're going to have a total of 9 rows of 3, or basically a 9x3 rectangle, kind of like that, that's going to be floating. It's a little bit separated from the vehicle, as you guys can currently see, but it will be connected up at a later point. And then you're just going to go and do the same thing you did up in the front there. So a space of 1 right here, row 3 of stone brick top slabs, the stone, or basically the black stained clay block on your side, and our 2 nether brick upside down stairs. It's the exact same on the other side, just a mirror copy. And same thing, black stained clay, 3 stone brick top slabs connect them, and there are 2 stone brick top slabs here in the center, and then 1 stone brick top slab that kind of sticks out to the back, kind of like that, a little bit separated from the rest of the car. But that right there is the basis of the car, just like that. And that, guys, right there is pretty much it for layer 1 of the passenger car. And with that, we can go ahead and move on to layer 2. Alrighty, guys, so going ahead and moving on to layer 3. Now for layer 3, we're going to have a lot more stuff going on here. Or sorry, my bad, layer 2 actually. Getting a little bit ahead of myself again. But layer 2, we're going to have a little bit more stuff going on, as you guys can see. It's going to be a little bit more complex, but once we have that done, it's pretty much smooth sailing for the rest of the car. So anyways, to go ahead and get started here. Now, if you guys are going to go ahead and connect this to the car, which I would imagine you guys are, but I can see maybe you having some of these in the storage a lot or something like that, these rail cars. Basically, to connect this up, we're going to go ahead and go in between these 2 nether brick upside down stairs and place down, 2 stone brick top set, or 2 stone brick, or basically a stone brick full block like that, similar to what we did in the front. And then we just want to go ahead and take our, fence gates here, and place down 1 like that on either side, just like that. Boom, simple, and connect it up. And then we're just going to place down another brick, upside down stair coming off of it, like so. Then we want to go ahead and follow that up. After place down this nether brick top, or upside down stair, we're going to place down 2 top slabs coming off of it, followed by another brick upside down stair on top of that stone brick half slab. And this is some kind of like wheel here, maybe like brakes or something for the manual brakes or something for the cars. I'm not quite sure, but it has some kind of little wheel down here, so that's what we have going on there. And then we're just going to follow it up by placing down 1 and 2 nether brick top slabs, and then we just want to place down 2 rows of 3 here of, nether brick full blocks. So you guys can kind of see it looks something like that. Again, from the side here, something like so. Now, to go ahead and build off of this, we're going to go ahead and go to this nether brick top slab here, place down 2 stone brick top slabs that come out to either side, followed by another 2. Except on the sides here, after we go ahead and do that, we're going to grab ourselves some stone brick stairs. And we're just going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair like that, and that'll be the start here of the steps, as you guys can see here. And this step actually never got changed over to design. That was my previous design I had for it. But we're going to go ahead and switch that over right now, just so I don't forget. So something like that is what we want. Then next to this stair, we're going to place down a stone brick half slab, and then we just want to place down there 2 stone brick top slabs. Place down there 2 stone brick top slabs, followed by another stair, just like this. And then we want to go ahead and just place down 1, 2, and 3. Stone brick top slabs, 1 and 2, 1 and 2 like that. Then we're going to place down a total of 7 all the way across, so 2 rows of 7 of stone brick top slabs. Then for this section here, we're going to go ahead and on top of our, you can see here we have our, row 3 here, basically a 3x9 I believe it was, kind of rectangle. On top of that, we're just going to go ahead and place down stone brick full blocks. So just on top of that rectangle, go ahead and place down stone brick full blocks, only on top of that rectangle as well. So you're going to have a 9x3 basically rectangle here of full blocks. Now coming off to the sides here, we're just going to place down 2 stone brick top slabs coming off of it like this, all the way along the side here, all the way back, till we get to this point here. And once you guys get to this point here, it's the same exact thing we did in the front there, guys. Symmetrical. Perfect, right? 2 rows of 7 here of stone brick top slabs all the way across. We have basically our 3 nether brick full blocks there, or basically our 2 rows of 3 there of nether brick full blocks, followed by our 2 stone brick top stubs that come out like that. For this next row here, a stone brick top stab there in the center, followed by a row of 3 of stone brick top stabs, another nether brick top stab there in the center, another row of 3 of stone brick, or sorry, a row of 2 of stone brick top stabs out, followed by a stone brick stair, like this. Again, I'm sorry if I'm going fast, but it's the same exact thing we did in the previous portion there, guys. So let's go ahead and refer back to that if you guys need to. Again, an upside down nether brick stair on top of that stone brick top stab, 2 stone brick top stabs that come out like that, and nether brick half stab. Then we're going to place down another nether brick top stab in the center there, 2 stone brick top stabs that come out, and then a stone brick stair. And then for this section here, another brick top stab, followed by 2 stone brick top stabs that come out like that. And then basically for the back section here, we're just going to go ahead and place down an upside down nether brick stair like that, followed by a stone brick top stab like that. And also, I forgot to mention, I don't think I did this with the coal car, but if you have the coal car just by itself, you don't have the train connected up to any cars, you're just going to place down a top slab on the back there like that. So you guys can go and do that. But again, if you're connecting this up, we're just going to place down a stone brick full block just like that. So you guys can see here we have pretty much the bases set up. We're done with layer 2 of the rail car, and with that we can actually go ahead and just move on to the rest of the rail car and just go ahead and finish it off and put it all together, and we'll go ahead and finish up our passenger car. So with that, let's go ahead and move on to the remaining layers of the passenger car. Alrighty guys, so going ahead and continuing off the passenger car. Now to go ahead and continue on here, we're going to place down basically 2 light blue stained clay blocks like this on top of the 2 stone brick top stabs up here in the front. Then we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick half stab. Now basically I want to show you guys real quick, if we're going to have this door open here, we're going to go ahead and place down basically, you know, 2 stone brick top stab on the top here, then a stone brick half stab, and this will be the door you'll walk through to move between cars. But if we're just going to have it closed up, we're going to place down 2 stone brick you know, top stabs there, and then we're just going to go ahead and grab ourselves a light gray stained glass pane, place it down like that, so you guys can kind of see what we're going to be doing there for our doors. Same thing applies to the sides here. As you can see, we have these doors opened up, but again, you guys can always close that off by going ahead and doing the same exact thing we did right there in the front. Now right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone button here on either side. We're going to have this door closed in between the cars, because typically it would be, and we're just going to place down a stone brick full block. Now we also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some iron bars here. Now this is what I like to do. I like to go ahead and take some iron bars, run basically 3 along the sides here. This is kind of like the siding here, so if you're walking between cars, it's there, you know, if you slip or something, you kind of have a little bit of something to kind of catch you so you don't fall off and get run over by the train, which definitely would not be a good thing. So that's what that's there to prevent. Then on the sides here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick stair on top of the 2 stone brick stairs we've already placed, followed by an iron trap door like that. And after that, we're going to place down a blue stained clay block, or sorry, light blue stained clay block on the back of these stone brick stairs, followed by a stone brick half stab there in the center. Again, if you have the door closed, we're just going to place down a stone brick top stab. You'll place the glass pane, and then there's stone brick top stab on top. So again, just that's what we'll have going on there. Then along the side here, we're just going to go and take our blue stained clay, run this all the way along the side, all the way like this until we get to this last stone brick top stab. Then on top of this stone brick stair here, I'm going to place down a second one, or a second one on top of it, and then another one over here. Same thing you did in the front there, iron trap door like that. And then again, we're going to go ahead and place down our blue stained clay blocks behind it, stone brick half stab in between them like that, and then another 2 light blue stained clay blocks like this on your side, and a stone brick block there in the center, followed by our 2 stone buttons on either side. We're going to go ahead and place down, basically we're just going to go and do the windows here. We're just going to go and do 2 blocks this time. So 2 light blue stained clay blocks here, followed by a light gray stained glass pane there in the center, and then a stone brick full block. So again, if you want the doors open or closed, you guys will do what I was mentioning earlier. Now to the sides here, we're going to go ahead and place down 2 red stained clay blocks, followed by another 2 like that. And then we want to place down 2 cobblestone walls that come up along the side like that. And then we want to go ahead and place down a end rod right here. And we're just going to go ahead and place down 2 red stained clay blocks up like that. I'm going to go ahead and grab myself a lever here because we're going to need it. We're just going to go ahead and place down a lever coming off that red stained clay block, flick down like so. Now once you guys have that done, we're going to place down 2 red stained clay blocks like this, followed by basically these light gray stained glass panes. So we're going to place down a total of 3 of these rows of, or basically these columns of 2. Then we want to place down 2 columns of 2 here of red stained clay. We're going to go and put in there one of those large windows in. So just go ahead and do the same thing. So taking our light gray stained glass, just like that, followed by 1 column of 2. Then our light gray stained glass again. This right here is going to create another large window like that. And then take our red stained clay, place down 2 columns of 2. Now this section right here kind of depends. Now basically for this, what I kind of figured here is if you want to do maybe like a bathroom or something, you guys can delete these windows and not have the windows here. If you guys want to have maybe like a kitchen or a little bit of like, concession area or something like that where they have drinks or whatever, you guys can put like windows and split them in half like that. But I'll just show you guys, the different stuff here. So to replicate that car over there, we're going to place down our two light gray glass panes like that go up, followed by a column here of red stained clay, followed by another 2 light gray stained glass panes, and then another column of red stained clay like that. Now if you guys want to go ahead and basically make a passenger or car here that's just full on passenger, I would recommend just going ahead and breaking that and placing down another large window to create something like that. But we will not be having that. We'll just be going ahead and making it this kind of design like this. So it would be something like that, and it would probably have maybe a place for drinks and stuff like that, kind of in that section right there. Then this section right here is just going to go ahead and be the same exact thing as this side. So you're just going to go do the same thing, and our 2 cobblestone walls like that, 2 red stained clay blocks, 2 blue or light blue stained clay blocks, followed by our glass stained pane, and then 2 stone brick top slab or half slabs to make a stone brick full block, just like that. And then you'll just go ahead and do the same thing you did on that side over here to this side, and you'll be good to go for the car. Alrighty guys, so we have that all finished up. One thing I want to go ahead and throw in real quick is that we actually want to go ahead and take a stone brick top slab and place it down in between those 2 red stained clay blocks there for their doorways. Again, just go ahead and make that small adjustment there. Make sure you guys have that because that's going to be the top of the door frame. But anyways guys, that right there is pretty much it for that section there, and we can go ahead and continue on. Now let's go ahead and start off by going to this stone brick full block here, placing down a blue stained clay block. And then going ahead and going 2 over, so it's going to be a total of row 5 that goes across the front here like that. And we just want to place down a stone button here on either side. Coming out to the outside here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 light blue stained clay blocks back like that, followed by cobblestone upside down stair like so, followed by 1 and 2 stone brick top slabs like that. Then taking our light blue stained clay, we're just going to run this all the way along here, the top of the windows, all that stuff, all the way like that till we get to this point back here. In which after we go ahead and do that, we're going to place down 1 and 2 stone brick top slabs, followed by a stone brick upside down stair. And then we just want to go ahead and again place down a row of 3 here, light blue stained clay, and then a row of 5 across like this. Again, our 2 stone buttons here on either side, and something kind of like that. One thing I also want to go and throw in there is we can go ahead and put the writing in for the Polar Express. Now if you guys want to have this, you guys can go ahead and add this. It's not you don't need it, but it definitely does look good. So basically we're going to go ahead and go to our main 2 windows here in the center. We're going to delete the light blue stained clay above it, and we're just going to place down a row of gold blocks like that. And we're just going to do a similar design we did on the other, or basically on the the coal wagon, so something kind of like that for the side there. It'll be basically the Polar Express writing. I mean, it's not perfect, but it definitely adds a little bit something to the car. But again, if you guys don't want to have that on there, just take blue stained clay, put it on the side, and you guys will be good to go. And now we can go ahead and basically just take that same design we did on that side, put it over to the other side, and we'll be good to go and continue. Alright guys, so we have our basically our sides done. Now all that's left for us to do is to pretty much go ahead and put the roof on. Now the roof itself for the car is very simple, as it's pretty much the whole car has been. Basically what we want to do is place down a total of three of these quartz stairs across like this in the center, followed by a quartz half slab to the side, followed by 1 and 2 full blocks of quartz like that. And we also want to go ahead and place down a row of 3 on the back of those 3 quartz stairs, just like that. And then we just want to go ahead and place down a quartz stair to the side like so. And we're just actually gonna go and take our quartz stairs and run this pretty much all the way along. Also on top of this stone brick top slab, or upside down stair here, actually, sorry, we're gonna place down a stone brick half slab. But again, go ahead and take your quartz stairs and run this all the way along the side, just like this, all the way back like so, until you get to this point here. Quartz half slab like that, and then we're gonna go and place down a quartz full block, followed by a quartz half slab, then our quartz stairs that go across like that. Again, take your quartz full blocks, place down 3 behind it like so. And then on this side here, we're just going to go and repeat the same process. So just go and do the same exact thing. Alright, so we have that all good, all squared away, all good there. Now, one thing we want to do is, I'm just going to use Wordlet for this because it'll be a little bit easier. We want to go and basically fill in this whole space here in the center. Now, if you guys are doing a little bit of interior, you guys can maybe be able to, break some of these quartz blocks and stuff to make a little bit more of a bigger roof, or all that stuff. Kind of just depends. But we just want to go ahead and basically fill in that space here. So we're just going to go ahead and do / set to quartz. Should fill in just nicely. So just like that. Again, I have Wordlet, so I can do that a little bit faster, but you guys would just go ahead and fill that in, most likely by hand. So once you guys have that done, you have the roof of it all set up and ready to go. Now, to go ahead and continue, we're going to place down a quartz half slab. So it's going to go basically on top of this second block back from the stair. Quartz half slab, followed by a row of 3 like that. And we just want to go and take our rows of 3 of quartz half slabs. We're going to place down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, let's see, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and basically 20, and then we're just going to place down a quartz half slab that sticks out like that. So basically the same as the front there, you're going to go and make sure you do that. Now the last portion we want to do here for our passenger cars, we just want to go ahead and take a stone button, place it down like that, and then we're going to go ahead and go over here to our second row of row 3 here of quartz, place down a button, skip a space of 1 button, so this pattern kind of just going along all the way along the side, just like this, and all the way to this point right here, stone button up in here in the front, and again the same design over here, just like this. And this adds a little bit of detail to the roof, which is always nice. You can't go wrong with a little bit of detail, so just like that. And looking at it from above, you should have something kind of look like that, and that's pretty much the train car. So what I'm going to do next, guys, I'm just going to go ahead and take this train car, copy and paste it, boom, over here, and I'll be back right in a sec to kind of measure out some stuff for you guys, tell you guys where to put, how much spacing you guys should have, and all that stuff. And then I'm going to show you guys how to put the caboose on, and all that stuff. So with that, guys, that right there is pretty much it for your passenger car. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the caboose. Alrighty, guys, so we went ahead and set it all up. As you can see, we have another car. I just went ahead and copied and pasted the same exact design. You guys can go and do the same. I would imagine you guys would probably have a few of these cars in between your caboose and all that stuff. So I just want to go ahead and show you guys your spacing here. So if you're going to go ahead and move on and place down there one of these cars here, the caboose is the same exact basically size and all that stuff as this one. So the thing that we want to do is you want to go ahead and look at our spacing here for our wheels, which is always very important. Now, you guys could just go ahead and use the joint to kind of base it all around, but let's go ahead and give you guys a nice count here with our wheels. So between the back wheel of your first car, or your car here, and the second car, we want to go ahead and have a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 anvils in between the wheels. So it's going to look something like that. So basically on this 12th block here, from that wheel, you're going to have a wheel just like that. So 11 blocks in between. So 11 anvils, and then you'll have your next car placed in and ready to go. Also, again, I just want to go ahead and mention some iron bars in here can be a nice connection, and then we're just going to do another one of those joints to connect up the cars. It's kind of like something that kind of looks like that. So anyways, going ahead and moving on to this car. So you can see here I went ahead and took the same exact car design, put it over here. Now, the thing that's different about the Caboose here is that we have this back balcony section. So we're going to go ahead and basically get rid of that. Before we do real quick, we're going to go and clear our inventory here, because it'll be a little bit easier for us. We're going to go and grab ourselves an item frame and also a, nice, beautiful red stained glass block. On the Caboose, it has a back kind of light on the back here that we're going to place down an item frame, and then a red stained glass block like that for the back light that the Caboose does have. You can look at pictures of Cabooses. Most of them would usually have it. So basically for the Caboose itself, what we're going to do is whatever windows you decide to go ahead and put on it, whatever formation and all that stuff, we're going to go ahead and delete this whole section right here. So basically from you guys can kind of see where it is. So basically all this over to the back. So we're going to go ahead and basically take that out. Now you're going to leave this all in here. You're going to leave the bottom and all that stuff. We're just going to go ahead and delete this whole section here. So we're just going to go ahead and delete that. I'll go and break it all out on camera because we can do that. Go ahead and leave these 2 stone brick top slabs. You don't have to get rid of those. But we're just going to go and break this all. Again, make sure you guys don't break the floor of it because you guys can actually use that. We don't need to break that whatsoever. So just like this, we'll break this side over here. All this stuff, we're just going to go and take it all out like that. Again, delete this. All that stuff up there. And again, you can leave those 2 stone brick top slabs. Now you can see these 2 stone brick top slabs. We're just going to go and place down a row of 7 across. Just like that. And then in this space right here, we're going to go ahead and make the back of the car. Also pretty much put our windows in and where our door would be. So our door would technically be there. And we could actually, we could actually just go and make this look like our kind of standard door design we've been doing. So something kind of like that. So anyways, for this back section here, grab our red stained clay, blue stained clay and all that stuff. We're just going to go ahead and place down basically 2 blue stained clay blocks coming in from either side here. And let me go ahead and make sure my phone is on vibrate because that's might go crazy here in a sec. And we just want to place down red stained clay kind of like that, like this, and then take our light gray stained glass paints, put it down there either side to create 2 windows, and then we can just go and place down a row of blue stained clay all the way across the top. And then again here for your door, to kind of match what we've been doing, we're going to place down a stone brick full block, and then a light gray glass pane. Again, if you want to have this door open, we would just go ahead and do something kind of like that. But for this tutorial, we're just going to go and close this all off. So we get something kind of looking like that. Now, we also want to go and put this little balcony that goes around. Now, this is kind of the important part because this is the whole point of the Caboose. So for this, we're going to place down another brick stair like this, and we're just going to go ahead and continue to wrap around. So another brick stair, followed by another brick half slab, followed by another brick stair that faces that direction, so you get something kind of looking like that. Then we're going to place down another brick stair like so, just like that, followed by another brick half slab, followed by another brick stair that's facing that direction. And then we're just going to go ahead and do the same thing. So another brick half slab, another brick stair like that, another brick half slab, and then another brick stair like so something like that. Then we want to go ahead and take our nether brick half slabs and just go ahead and place it down on top of the stairs and half slabs we placed in the previous stair. We're just going to go ahead and place this around like so to wrap around. So just like that. And you pretty much have that all set up and ready to go. One thing I would also highly recommend is maybe taking some kind of carpet or some kind of material to basically cover up. You can see here we have the nether brick and stone brick shown. We may want to cover that up here, kind of do something kind of like that. You could also use maybe some kind of half slab material to cover it all up. But I like to use carpet. I think it works pretty good. I just went in and used some gray carpet on the back there. But again, you guys can use whatever you guys want. And that, guys, right there is going to basically do it for the tutorial for the Polar Express, aka the Pere Marquette. Very, very cool steam locomotive, and I just think it's overall really cool. And of course, with Christmas time around and all that stuff, it's a perfect build to put on you guys' worlds. Of course, you got a beautiful Polar Express train and all that stuff. Looks really nice. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this tutorial. It was quite a long tutorial, that's for sure, but trains are very intricate machines and all that stuff, and it would take us a little bit of time to get all of our detail in and show you guys the different cars and all that stuff you guys would put on it. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for this tutorial. If you guys do it up using some time, be sure to give me proper credit. I really do appreciate it, guys, when you guys do give it. I put a lot of hard work into these designs, especially this design here. As you guys can see, a lot of hard work went into it, so be sure to go ahead and give me proper credit for the design. This could be anything from a sign on the build to a link to my channel or this video if this is appearing on any social media sites. Just be sure to get proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for when doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow, and it kind of helps get my name out there, so be sure to go ahead and do that. And other than that, guys, be sure to go ahead and suggest what trains you guys would like to see next time. I plan on building some more trains. I love building them. They're so much fun actually to build. I really enjoyed building this Polar Express train. So be sure to go ahead and let me know war-related trains, civilian-related trains, whatever trains you guys want to see. Make sure you guys let me know. But other than that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.